Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having a good week. This is the preview of West Ham's 14th away game of the 23-24 Premier League season, where we travel northwest up to Liverpool to take on Everton at Goodison Park for a 3 o'clock kickoff this Saturday afternoon, not live on any UK TV channel. As always, guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some very nice retro gear, guys. And also, for that matter, if there's any Everton fans watching, there's also, as you can see from the animation that's up here, there's also Everton gear in there as well, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro, so go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they are currently supporting 39 separate food banks at the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to your respective club shop, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. So guys, as always, I want you to stay around as much as possible, but if you can't, that's perfectly fine as well. There's timestamps in the description below for you to give your thoughts at any section of this video and jump around as much as you want. But obviously, please do stay with us for as long as you can, and please do like, share and subscribe. We are still 11 away from 2,500, and I know you guys are enjoying the content. So as always, guys, let's start off by talking about the officials. The referee for this game is Craig Pawson. His assistants are Mark Perry and Steve Meredith. The fourth official is Steve Martin. Not that Steve Martin for people of my generation or slightly younger. On VAR, we have Tony Harrington and his assistant is Gary Beswick. Now, in terms of our last 6 away trips up to Goodison Park, it's been a mixed bag. We've won 3, drawn none, and lost 3, scoring 5 and conceding 8 goals. Now, David Moyes' record away as a Premier League manager, outside of Everton, obviously, is relatively the same sort of thing. He's been to Goodison Park 6 times. He's won twice and lost 4 times. Now, earlier this week, they got Everton got their 10 points deduction reduced to 6 points, which has now moved them up to 15th in the table after 26 games, winning 8, drawing 7, losing 11, scoring 28 goals and conceding 34, so a -6 goal difference for those that are keeping track, and they are on 25 points, 5 points clear of the bottom 3. Now, at home so far in the Premier League, after 13 games, they've won 3, drawn 4, lost 6, scoring 14, conceding 15 goals, so a -1 goal difference, and their last 5 Premier League home results show they've won 1, drawn 3 and lost 1 at home. Now, obviously, as we know, they have a 25-man squad in comparison to our 21, so that they can afford to rotate here and there. Now, their highest goal scorers at home in the Premier League so far are Doucouré and Jack Harrison, both on 3 goals. Their highest assister at home is Dwight McNeil on 3 assists. Calvert-Lewin is their highest aerial duel winner with an average of 5.6 aerial duels won per game. So players that we need to try and keep an eye out for there. In terms of Everton's injuries, Dele Alli is returning very, very slowly. He's recovering from a surgery for a quad injury that he picked up in pre-season. There's a great article in The Athletic about his struggles with his recoveries and everything else he's been doing over the last 18 months or so. He may be back by the end of the season, but it's not 100% confirmed yet. Danjuma is likely to return around about early March from an ankle or foot injury, and Andre Gomez is 25% chance of returning for this week from a calf injury. So I've flown through this, guys, because at the end of the day, I've given a lot more detail in terms of Everton style of play, etc., etc. But at the same point, guys, I do think we need to try and take this fixture relatively more on the keel of what we did on Monday night. So let's talk about West Ham itself. We're back to 8th in the Premier League after Monday night, 8 points behind 5th with 12 games to go. We're on goal difference with Brighton thanks to that 4-2 win over Brentford. The third time lucky. You know, we haven't been able to beat them at home in the previous 2 seasons. It was great. If you haven't already done so, guys, please do go check out my my reaction video, which is coming up here, the full-time thoughts video. Now, in terms of injuries and suspensions, Phillips is back from his 1-match ban, so there's a very good chance he's going to be in the side for this, but I don't think we should do, which we'll come on to in a second. But also, Maxwell Cornet missed Monday night's victory over Brentford, as it seems that he felt his hamstring in training beforehand and wasn't risked. So there's nothing confirmed in terms of how long he's going to be out for as of the time of this recording. But yeah, it makes our options a little bit thin. So penultimately for this video, let's start now by talking about the starting 11. So as I say, I don't think Phillips should come back in this, not because of how bad he's been playing over the last few games and all the rest of it, but I do think that the majority of the starting 11 that I put out, sorry, that way I should say, because it's that way, backwards and forwards. The majority of the starting 11 that I mentioned last week, or over the weekend, I should say, for the Monday night game, is basically the same sort of starting 11. It was great to see Paquetá back. Half of me was thinking he was rushed back. Half of me was thinking it's a great idea at the same point. I don't think he had that overall impact in the game in terms of what he was doing, but it certainly lifted the players, that's for sure. And I did say in the preview for Brentford, I do hope now that we know who we're playing in the Europa League last 16, that there can be some form of carrot for them to figure out what's going, to boost their morale. So it might be the combination of the two. It might be one, might be the other, might be none. You never know. Now, it's also interesting to hear on X's podcast with Dave earlier on the West Ham Way, saying that the Moyes' instructions have been to press the high line, and therefore is querying why we're sitting back after a little while. Is it Kurt Zuma's fault for being the defender and the captain? We know full well he can't run properly, so therefore there's a very good chance that's the case. Put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know on this. But in terms of the starting 11, for those that watched last week's one, I'm only making one change to the starting 11. And I think you can pretty much figure out who it's going to be.
Areola in goal, with a back four of Soufal, Mavropanos, Casey and Emerson. Alvarez in the hole, with Ward-Prowse in front of him, supporting Antonio, Paquetá and Kudus, with Bowen up front.
So thank you very much for your time, guys. As always, if you haven't already done so, please do put your comments in the comment section below. Please do like, share and subscribe. Please share this for everybody to get involved in, because the more people that view it and the more people that like it, the more advertising it gets on YouTube, and therefore screws the algorithm against this channel. But guys, as always, I'll be doing the watch along for this game at 10 to 3 on Saturday afternoon. So please make sure you get some time to watch it with us as well. We'll grab a few drinks, we'll watch the game, we'll have a laugh as we always do. But in the meantime, guys, enjoy the rest of your week and the start of your weekend, and I hope to see you very, very soon. All the best now. Take care.